I would definitely say I was just a basic person who, thought positively and wanted to do good things, but it wasn't, brought about by my faith. It was just the personality. There's a difference between personality and spirituality. Belief in Jesus Christ is really the starting point of what your entire life should be built around. And I never put two and two together, I think, once you believe in Jesus Christ and you build yourself spiritually and faithfully, everything else it's like a domino effect to the rest of your life. And I never saw it that way. I figured, hey, I'm intelligent and I can do this, and I'm strong so I can do this, but I never focused it around faith. It was always like, I'm not the center, God is. And once you realize that, you literally change as a person. You do, and everything around you begins to change. It's not like your problems go away, just spiritually, you just know that there's, so much more.
And I found myself at this church after visiting numerous churches, and learned about Alpha. And I learned that it was not a who, it was a what. And I learned when was in a few weeks, and I signed up for it. And it wasn't a Jimmy Neutron hairdo the little man had. He was holding a question mark, but on the sign it looked like a little hairdo. And I signed up because I remembered reading in the little pamphlet I got that no question was too simple or too hostile. And I thought Alpha was going to be like a question and answer session, so I brought to Alpha a lot of loaded, complicated questions. And anyone that sat at my table or in my discussion group knows that most of my questions were loaded questions. I learned a lot from Warren. I learned a lot from you, Jeff. And I learned a lot from our discussions. I learned just as much watching the people of this church, the men and the women of this church who showed me a tangible love for God, and God clearly loved each and every one of you. And He showed me that by each and every week showing up and exercising such patience and tolerance with each and every one of us. Even my ridiculous questions, and I saw the genuine concern in every one of you that you wanted us to know God as deeply and truly as you guys did, and we're willing to do anything for that. Alpha showed me that there was only one question I wanted the answer to, and that was, how do I get back to that relationship that I so briefly had with the Lord a long time ago? And Alpha gave me that answer, that I don't have to do anything because Jesus has pursued me my entire life.